Here's what's up. You're one song away. You have so much going for you. You just need to fucking strike.
Yeah.
One song away. If you like just put out like songs, like you're one song away. I just don't, I will never waver from this because I know I'm right. It's what the internet's about. In the same way that you should have made music videos in 1984 to 1987, and a lot of people didn't because they thought it was giving away free music and it was taking away from sales, I think you should make as many songs as you got in your heart for Spotify and Apple Music in as many different ways as possible. The end.
They want to.
People want music.
They do. So we still
one song.
Need to get to that place.
100%. People trying to get fancy before they're fancy. Right now it's the time to grind. Right now is the time to be like not fancy about nothing. Be like, holy shit, like we love Big Crit. He just like this DM, you hit up Boyd or whoever the fuck you know, your label, I don't give a fuck. You're on the phone with Crit and you're like, yo, we should do something. And this is what everybody does. Yo, we should do something. Yeah. And then 9 months later, nothing happens. When you're like, we should do something, and he's like, yeah, get the fuck on a fucking cheap red eye, $88 and be fucking go. Like if somebody cool and fucking big gives you love, strike. You know, the biggest thing that I've been playing with like Nikon, Crit, like a lot of the people I've been sitting down, I'm like, look, you're an artist. I'm not gonna tell you what to fucking do. I'm even like scared to do it, but I'd be lying if I didn't say like, if you've got music in you, all of it should come out. Do you know how many fucking songs we would have from fucking Michael Jackson and Biggie and Prince and fucking the Four Tops if they had the technology we had today? Can you imagine?
What do you think about dropping 2 albums at once for an artist that's at my level?
Yep.
You don't think that it? So you don't think?
I'm gonna tell you something controversial. I don't think there's enough music. You got to give yourself every chance to do it. Do you know how many people could have been the biggest artists in the world that weren't because they didn't get the right at bats?
Yeah.
Do you know how many artists right now could be John Legend, but they took the one song that was the song off the album? That's real life. I'm telling you that right now. So but there's a lot of ways to do it. Like, you know, now you guys have so much luxury. It can be an album, it can be a project, there's all these different names for this shit. It's all the same shit. Like, you could be a single, one-off, you can do a whole thing like called like...
Okay, let's drop a song tomorrow.
But honestly, you have to understand, I really believe that. Yeah. This is what I believe. Like if you and I, like we were brother and sister, and we were like fucking ghettoed out, like didn't know anybody, didn't have all these good people around us, I'd be like, listen to me sis, like fucking let's just put out a song every day. Well, and with our 87 followers on Instagram, all you need is, people don't get it.
The Russ mentality. Russ did that. Yeah.
I believe in that.
Yeah.
That's why I fuck with Russ, I think that's right.
Yeah.
I believe in it. And here's why. Wherever Russ ends up is gonna be predicated on his talent, but first you gotta get the at-bat.
You gotta get what?
The at-bat, you gotta get the chance.
Yeah.
People like don't get it. And also, how good are you? Like for Russ, as I keep listening, he's gonna have to evolve his sound, right? Because a lot of it sounds similar, right? I had to go through this. I don't think Russ is done. I think Russ is gonna have to evolve. I did. I can sound similar, right? For 3 months, a year, even 18 months, and then shit will change. You're gonna win if you're good enough, because winners win in the end, but you can't not give yourself the most chances to win. That's what I believe. And so like if you start a whole, like maybe, like it depends how much music's sitting in your soul and how much you have. I thought so. Straight up, I thought so. So honestly, I think you need to do something called like Soulful Saturday and just drop a fucking 52 songs if you got it like that. I mean it. Because where you're at right now, by the 13th one, it's building momentum, and it just might be the one that you drop on September 6th. And away you go. And like there's nothing like nothing will trump the internet.
It's interesting what you're saying because we're all of the same mindset as well too. It's one song away and getting there, and just if this one song doesn't work, you keep going and you keep going. One question I had, because there's so many artists that we're around and we feel like okay, they got 4 million followers, 5 million followers on social media and all this stuff, but they're not really a presence. And I heard this from Troy Carter from Spotify, where he's like, record labels and artists think that they broke. But I bet you if I put that same artist in a high school beside the kids from Stranger Things, nobody's gonna know who the fuck that artist is, and everybody's gonna go to the kids from Stranger Things. So my question is, how do we get an artist like this to become the Stranger Things kids?
By putting out more songs, more content, more stuff, more. Here's why. One girl in LA who like thinks you're pretty and thinks you're cool, retweets it. Happens to be the fucking niece of fucking Rihanna's hairdresser. They're sitting right, like, people don't get it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you never know.
That shit is.
You can't understand how real that is, guys. And then all of a sudden that hairdresser plays it. Rihanna's like, what is that? I don't know. You know, Rihanna's in the mood. She's in the mood to like put somebody on for no reason other than she can. And she does what fucking Kylie Jenner did with PNB Rock and lip syncs. One hook and your fucking life's over overnight.
Yeah. What do you see today, 2 years from now, like that's the fucking
Doesn't
thing?
matter 2 years from now. Instagram and Twitch today, 2 years from now, who the fuck knows, right?
Larry Willis, a great pianist, told me once, if you take care of the music, it will take care of you. And if you're true to it, you're gonna get what you need. You just have to put all, you can't just put a little bit, you gotta put it all in there.
Listen, any young aspiring musicians out there, if music is what you want to do, if music is what you love and your passion, it doesn't take a fragrance. It's not about the tabloids. It's about you putting in the work, practicing every day, practicing your vocals, practicing your instrument, practicing songwriting. And hopefully one day you write the song, you know, the whole world wants to get down to.
Honestly, if you're good at what you do, people will recognize that. I really believe it. I really believe that going out and playing good songs live as a great live band will make you successful. I really think it will, and it doesn't matter if you're at the shithole down the street or you're on the side stage at Bonnaroo or you're headlining Lollapalooza. If you're a great band with great songs, people will notice it. That's it. That's all it is. It's that simple. Fuck product placement and fucking labels and A&R people and all that bullshit. It doesn't fucking matter. I swear to God. It doesn't matter. And if you back that up with the idea that just playing those great songs in your great live band is enough reward for you, then you're fucking set. But you've gotta be badass. You just have to be really good. That's what it takes. You don't have to stand in line at the song contest on TV to become a fucking popular musician. You know, to stand in front of some judge that doesn't even fucking play an instrument on their own goddamn records, tell you, no, you're not good enough. Right. Fuck that. You know, go blow people away in their face. And so it's kind of, you know, I honestly believe it's that simple. I just knew that if you put me on stage without a fucking PA or floor monitors in a small club, that I would beat the fucking shit out of my drums so much that people would go, God damn, did you see that fucking drummer? Whoa. And I'd walk away from every show like, there you go. I just beat the fucking piss out of those things and people saw it. And I think that should go for pretty much every part of the process, you know. Well, it's easy for you to say. I'm like, man, I was in the same fucking position you are in 24 years ago. That was it. I worked in a fucking furniture warehouse and I wanted people to like my music, so I played out as much as I could, you know? And if you really, honestly, like I said, if you're passionate and driven and focused in what you do, if you're really fucking good at it, people will take notice.
Tell me what it's like in the night when I ain't by your side. You could catch a vibe for some time, but she won't do you right. Baby, won't you come on by? No surprise, you know I wanna change your life. Baby, I just need one night, get a taste of paradise, and to fall in line. I know you want me to throw it like a do. I know you want me to throw it like a do. You want me to throw it like a do. Throw it like a real back, throw it like you wanna play up on my body, get you started, animal, let it roll me. I'ma throw it back, 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 throw it back.
some sloppy shit. I like how you look at me like gon' count on a dick. Baby, you know how I like all of that daddy shit. She let my seat drip up her bottom lip. She know I would never expose her. You would never see with me, she turn her phone off. She make my car see all the time, I'm heard of.
I'm grip on my waist, wipe up.